Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today is Jeremy Scott time, and actually more so it's Jeremy Scott for Moschino time. You've been asking me what I think about the Moschino Fall/Winter 17 Pret-a-Porter collection, the one that just hit the catwalk now. It is the women collection, which is the main collection of Moschino. I know that Jeremy also does men, but you know, when he showcases the men, he showcases a bit of women from the cruise collection, and then the female collection is the main act of the season. So we have, very similar to what he did for his own collection back to, what was it, 2010, 2009, the Mousetrap, or the Trapped Mouse or Mousetrap collection. He has this kind of thing, you know, topics that repeat themselves depending on who he's collaborating with. So he does kind of reference his own self. That's typical for Jeremy. It's also very typical for Pop. So I don't blame him for that. I don't say that's a negative thing. He did get more money to do Moschino than he had back in the day to do his own collection. So he could experiment a bit more with quality, style, cuts, editing, you know, more details to the pieces. And it's whimsical, it's fun. So we have this kind of gutter feel, you know, cardboard papers stuck to the floor. The models are walking all, which looks like they're kind of walking, you know, up and down, you know, a huge garbage pile of trash, basically. But except the difference is we have these gorgeous velvet red curtains, very typical for Moschino, in the background. So we have this high-end luxury juxtaposed to, you know, cardboard and torn stuff. So he has these like silks and cotton and viscose materials, some expensive, some less expensive, with cheap prints all over them. So like the trench coats are printed with cardboard, attire that looks like it came from the street. The accessories of the models look like junk that's been pressed, you know, like, for example, we have this huge return of the McDonald's theme with an all-new kind of McDonald's cup. This time it's not a full-on milkshake or soda, you know, bag, but it's more of like a squished kind of soda cardboard cup that's been like squished, and now it's a clutch. So it has I think it has a zipper on it, but it still has like the straw sticking out. So that's something like to complete my personal McDonald's Moschino collection. I think I'm going to have to get that. So there you go. So basically 2018, when my block for purchasing new goods ends, is going to be the time when that piece goes on sale. So I guess the timing was perfect for that. I mean, I don't know. I might not get it. But for now, I'm thinking, geez, you know. But this is also so typical for Jeremy. I like that now he has a body of a production for Moschino that he could start referencing himself. That's what the same thing he did at Adidas. After a certain point, you start noticing after collection 1, 2, 3, 4, and after the 10th collection, you notice that the 11th collection has a piece in it that, combined with the pieces from collection number 2, creates a bigger, broader picture. And I love that Jeremy does that. Nobody else really does that, but he does. So to have that, you know, bag, which is kind of referencing, it's like, let's say some of the pieces that were made, well, just that one piece. No, actually, no, that's not true. Some of the pieces that were made for the Fall/Winter 14 collection for Moschino, which was his first collection for Moschino, are now like kind of whimsically and kind of, you know, as a joke, are considered trash because, you know, Fall/Winter 14 is so many moons ago in it's like centuries ago in the fashion world. Unfortunately, it's like consumer-oriented, devouring society of consumption, which is disgusting. So he's kind of playing on that. He's making a joke on that. So you could have like kind of it's a different style, it's a different design of a cup, but it still has the same arched M for McDonald's, but also turned into a heart for Moschino heart. So it looks like it, you know, it looks like it could have been a piece from the Fall/Winter 14 collection, and it's been squished. So now it's become trash. It's been thrown out into the garbage, into the wet streets. It's been squished, and a mouse picked it up and is using it as a clutch now. So I love that idea. Why I said several pieces, because some of the other trench coats or jackets or pants that the models wore towards the second half of the show had all over prints all over them. And they were prints referencing mostly Jeremy's past collections for Moschino. Amongst those past collections were the Fall/Winter 14 kind of McDonald's-inspired uniforms or outfits. So you could have that print again. You know, you have that print like red-based and yellow and black, yellow background, black inscription, or black background, yellow inscription, Moschino logos over them. So you have that kind of integrated within the patchwork print on some of the pieces. So that referencing, like that he's come to a point where now he could reference himself, but kind of in this whimsical way of stating that it's all garbage and trash. I personally love it. However, and of course there has to be, nothing is all roses and jasmines. Since quite some time, Moschino quality has been lacking more and more and more. And that's not a good thing. The prices haven't been going down though. A lot of my subscribers and followers on Instagram, you could check out my Instagram profile. It's called Super Dacob, all spelled together. Have been writing me that, the latest bags that they've been purchasing directly from Moschino online, from the Moschino website, are made in China. And, the prices are very high, and they're kind of a lot of you guys have been very disappointed by that, and I've been asking me always, oh my God, it can't be a replica, it comes directly from Moschino boutique, so what's going on? Are any of their bags still made in Italy? Yes, some of their bags are still made in Italy. A lot of them are made in China though, and some of them are made in Romania as well. I had to swallow that big Romania, no pun intended, the backpack, the Moschino McDonald's backpack, those were all produced in Romania. Not one of them was produced in Italy. The Happy Meal was made in Italy. The soda drink was made in Italy. The French fries bag was made in Italy, as was kind of the Chanel meets McDonald's meets Moschino bag. All four of those were made in Italy. However, as of late, more and more of their kind of classic bags as well, people are finding out that they're made in China. And also the leather doesn't even smell like leather anymore. It's very plasticky. So definitely, as far as I'm concerned, quality is going down. But I think in a way it's going also down because I don't think the sales are doing the best either. They might be selling amazingly in some economical environments and realities. Jeremy's very popular in the States. I can imagine that in New York and LA he's selling a lot. I don't know, not so sure about that. I'm sure he's selling a lot in Asia, in Korea especially. But other countries in Europe, I'm not so sure that it's like such a great demand. And I'm noticing also that there's less and less Moschino available on very popular authorized online dealers of Moschino. I don't want to make promotion for these shops, so I'm not going to say their names. But the biggest ones, some of them don't even have Moschino at all anymore, and the ones that do have Moschino have way less of it. The only reason why you would order less from season to season is if you're not selling enough. It's as simple as that. So I do believe that there's a bit of a pickle right now going on at Moschino. I don't know. I'm not so sure what's going on. I have heard, through the grapevine, I have to, it's a very, very Wendy, I can't speak anymore. I need to eat, guys. A very Wendy Williams of me to say allegedly, but allegedly, Jeremy, watch your back, girl. I love you. Watch your back, because inside of Moschino, not everybody's on your side. So I've heard, allegedly. So be very careful there. Something is a-brewing. Something is going on. And again, Jeremy is a kind spirit, is an incredible soul, and he deserves only the best. And I think he is one of the only designers that delivers to us, happy fashion that does not separate people, but it unites people. And that's what makes him so amazing. When you wear his stuff, I've said this before and I repeat it gladly again, when you wear his stuff, there is no separation, It's like when you wear Rick Owens, I've also said this before, people don't really approach you. You're so something else, It could look arrogant very easily, and it could look like you don't want to talk, and you're all just in your own bubble. But when you wear Jeremy, people approach you not because they want to make fun of you or anything, but you just become, his clothes help you open up, And it's a beautiful conversation starter, whether you're at a party or on the street or anywhere. And if you're in the mood, of course, for communication, his clothes definitely help a lot. If you're not in the mood for communication, then you're not going to fall for all the colorful stuff he makes anyway, because you're going to be more in this kind of isolative type of mood or state of mind. But as far as the collection is concerned, I liked it. I'm not so sure the quality is going to be there, but you know, the way it looked, it was nothing new to me. I've seen these pieces done in different ways, you know, for Jeremy's own collection back in the early 2000s, or some of those pieces kind of that he made for Adidas as well. Not directly like trash related, but similar. So, you know, it was very Jeremy to me. It was very Jeremy for Moschino to me. So he stayed true to himself. He did push it a step further because now he's referencing his past collections for Moschino. So there is an evolution. I see an evolution there as well. Not too much of an evolution, but it's there. And there's enough there to warrant our interest and to look forward to a Spring-Summer 18, which will be the next show. We're going to see. Somewhere in, I don't know when. I'm losing track of time. I don't know, October, I don't know, whenever. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, kudos to you, Jeremy. I'm liking the new Moschino Fall-Winter 17 women collection. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comment section down below. I am wearing Jeremy Scott for Adidas for the occasion, also to prove a point. He had this print done also for himself prior to doing this print for Adidas. And in fact, it's just taken 1-to-1. So you can see there is no, I failed to find an Adidas plaque. All of the ones I see here are his own, like Jeremy Scott, Paris, 100% Authentic, Beverly Hills. So yeah, this one, I don't know what year this was. Let me try to see here. Right, so it was produced in June of 2013, so I would think this is Fall-Winter 13. If it was produced in June, it was, yeah, so it should be Fall-Winter 13 or Spring-Summer 14. I think it's Fall-Winter 13. And the New Era cap is also around 14, 15. Jeremy Scott with New Era. This is faux ostrich leather. It's not real leather. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and never give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.